Hi everyone, so I have here the newest and the most compact drone by the JJRC. So this is the model H107. So not much has been reviewed online, so I'll be one of the people to review this. This is very cheap, very compact, very durable and very fun. And most importantly, I can fly this indoors. 500 mAh per battery. I got 3 of them, and here's a charger, USB based charger. Controller here, very light, and this one's around even lighter. The phone holder is to be attached here. It has 4 spare propellers. We have the propeller spanner, let's say wrench. So the drone is very small. It's actually like slightly wider than the phone and much shorter. Batteries in, and this one, simply click it like this. It's gonna click. This is the basic controls part. If you know how to control the drone already, you may skip this part. So we have the turn on button, the launch and the landing button. This is the pitch. So spin left, it's gonna spin like this. Spin right, other way. For it to move forward, just press this like this, and backward like this, and the roll to the right. Like roll is like simply sidestep or sideways, and the roll to the left, sideways or sidestep to the left. So combination of all this can make the drone move all around. The button here is simply for increasing the speed. This one here, the right button, is to make the drone spin fast in place like this. So it's like a top, so not much of use for me. The right button, if you long press this, it says it enters the headless option. Headless, I'm not sure. I think it's making the pilot the reference of the movement. So this joystick, you can press this down like this. You can press it down like this, up and down, same as the other one. So basically the function of this is to trim the drone's direction. So if you press this once down and you want to trim the direction of the drone more to the left or more to the right, more up and down, or the front and back, you can press this once and then do the trimming just like the normal RC trimming, and press this again to save that trimming. And the function of the right button here, if you press this down, it will do a flip or a trick. That is the special feature of this one. So press this once and pull this up, it will roll forward like this. So same with the other controls, press this down and pull this down to roll backward. Same if you press this down, then right for roll right like this. It's just a good trick. Press this to the left and it will roll left. So it has to be done 6 feet above the ground level, so it won't damage the drone. It covers around 2 feet of movement. So I'm gonna show this later. So pre-flight drone safety checks, make sure the batteries are full, make sure the controller works, and make sure the battery is full as well for this. And then the propellers, make sure that they're not they're in place, and these clips here that hold the motor mount, let's say the motors, make sure that they're not popped out like this, so they could sometimes be after harsh landing, and then it adjusts the angle of the flight, and it affects the flight. So make sure that everything here is clipped well, and do not turn on the drone like this, because you're exerting a pressure to the frame itself, and it could break these parts here. So better to turn on the drone holding it with your thumb under here. So this is just a few tips to make your drone last longer. And do not fly during the windy days outdoors. I tried it. It could survive only until around 20 kilometers an hour at high speed settings. So wind faster than that, it's really dangerous. It could blow your drone away, and that's the end of it. And do not fly too high actually. So it says it can fly up to 40 meters. I tried it. It's not 40 meters, definitely. It's not even 20 meters up. So I lost signal and had to chase it. Then I nearly bumped into the nest of a bird or whatever it is. So this is really not really reliable outside. It's just an indoor use for me. So we'll start with starting the drone. Have it face away from you, and long press this. You can see a blinking light. Then turn on the controller. So for you to pair both the drone and controller, press up and down. You can see the blinking light, and it turns steady, solid. So that's paired now. The next thing to do, number 2, is to recalibrate the gyro. This is very important. Have this joystick point here and point here simultaneously. You can see blinking, and it turns solid. So that means its gyro is calibrated. That's the time that you can launch the drone using this launch button. Turn it off again. Turn it off by pulling down, or you can use the conventional drone launching style, which is southeast and southwest of this. So have the two meet in between. That's it. Or you can throw the drone away, and it's gonna fly itself. So you can actually connect this to the phone and control it through the phone, through the camera. So this separate sheet here, including the box, this will lead you to installing this application. So if you scan the QR code for iOS here, for Android, so in my case on Android, when I scanned this one using the QR code reader, it led me to this application, KYFPV, Google Play. I installed it. So this is what shows you to the home screen. And then this will require you to turn on your Wi-Fi. So turn on the drone first, then turn on the controller, bind it. Now it's bound, and then connect to the Wi-Fi. So you have to go to the Wi-Fi options and look for anything that starts with the letter KY, HD or DU. So KY, I'm gonna look for the KY here. I get a KY here, KYK, connect, and it's connected at the moment. KYK, my desktop, let's say the home screen. Sorry, that's my child screaming. So let's start. I know the camera is accessed. So the camera quality is supposed to be 8K according to the website or according to the store, but it doesn't look 8K, not even 4K though. It's maybe around maybe 1K, but still good because the video is almost real time as I move this, so you can navigate. The only downside here as well is it's too zoomed in, so if you're finding it hard to move around with the zoom in. And then there are a lot of options here that can be displayed. So I think this is the gyro calibration or the controller calibration. It's hard to tell, but I'll cover this. I'll cover all this in my next video and go through all this one by one, specifically to review the controls. It's a complicated drone after all. It's not really fully charged, so it won't last long. This is low speed. Flipping forward, and try flipping backward. Flipping sideways. Now I'm trying speed number 2, moderate speed. Yes. Now high speed number 3. Really fast. Doing 20 kilometers to 25 kilometers an hour. Start to hit the wall. So it's pretty cool and pretty fun. Sorry for the mess. It's all the baby stuff. And you can see the baby on the wall there, just watching through the door. So that it's curious. But it's not advisable to use high speed inside or indoor, so I'm just going to use low speed indoor, so it won't it won't hit something, it won't break something. Even the television there, if you hit it at high speed, it could break despite its lightweight. Yeah, it's good to practice around, while sitting on your couch. Or lying on the bed. So fun. And mind you, I did not charge it full. It's not fully charged, and it lasts longer because there's no wind resistance, so there's not much effort to fly. And if it flies past you or just close to you like this, you can feel the air and you can feel the thrust. So this small thing is really, really strong. And this is like hovering, so it's not stable when hovering. It has no perfect stability control. So it just hovers, and it makes more practice. It makes you practice more how to control your drone. Unlike the DJI has self-stability, hovering, whatever it is. So the DJI will perfectly fly in place like this. So it will really, make you hone your skills, your drone flying skills. And actually got it on day 2. Actually you mastered this thing, so it will really be easy for you to master this. I'll go for moderate speed now, level 2. Oh, it's blinking, it means that it's low back. So battery's dead, battery's dying. So slowly land it, pressing the down button. So I'm going as high as I can. That's the highest I think. I don't want it to disappear from my sight, so it's too small. And I think I'm losing it. Oh, wait. That was scary. I think the wind is too strong for this.